If you're like us that spent over 300 to 500k on just sound equipment in the past 1 year, come close. I'm very particular about good audio, and good sound really matters to me. I care so much about good sound, which is why today we'll be reviewing the JBL Charge 4. It's important to know that there's a Charge 5 out there, but we're going to be talking about the Charge 4 for a bit. Now, the Charge 4 has an amazing sound. I'm not even exaggerating. It is beautiful. Just before we go into the beauty of the sound, let's talk about the outlook. It has a cylindrical look, and they've maintained this shape for the past speakers they have for the JBL Charge 3, Charge 2, and the Charge series, which makes it really amazing. And it comes in varieties of color, even in the camo also. So here we have the green one, the dark green, which is quite nice. It's not flashy and it's not it's not overly shouty, but it's a good color. If you like the bright colors, there are also a variety of options for you, so you are not limited to just one color. So this speaker comes with IPX7, which allows it to be immersed in water for over 30 minutes without it getting broken. And even if you forget, there are sometimes you might throw it inside the water and maybe you forget it for over 30 minutes. Because of this tough fabric, even when it goes into the water, it stays afloat. It doesn't sink. So, but if you are overly extra and you want to go down deep into the water and you just hold it inside the water, I know you cannot survive there for 30 minutes, but then again, this speaker can survive there for 30 minutes. That means someone will come out dead and it's not the speaker. Alright, still on the outlook, let's talk about the buttons. First off, you have the play button. Now, if you double click this, you can go to the next track, and if you click it thrice, you can go to the previous track. And you also have the volume up button, the Bluetooth button to pair, the power button to put on or turn off, volume down button, and also you have a pair button. Now, the buttons can be a bit hard to find if you are just using the JBL for the first time, especially in the dark. Now, it's not going to be hard to find during the day, obviously, but at night it's going to be quite dark. But the longer you use it, the more you get used to it. The last button here is called the JBL Plus button. Now, this button allows you to connect to another JBL device so that you can have surround sound. Talking about surround sound, the JBL speaker is just one-sided, it's not on both sides, so you have only audio coming out from one side. If you like to get a surround sound or a stereo audio, what you need to do is to get another one of these, then just pair it with the JBL Plus. Now you can now have a stereo audio. The JBL Plus also allows you to connect to up to 100 JBL speakers. So if you want to host a big party and you have friends that have the JBL speakers as well, they can just come around. It doesn't matter which JBL speaker. So far it has the JBL Plus, then it can connect to the speakers and you can have a big party just with your JBL speakers. That's a pretty amazing feature. Now let's jump right into the sound. I like the build of this speaker. I like the sound. I like the low ends, the mids, and the highs. At the lowest, you can hear the low ends, and at the highest, you can hear the low ends, and you can hear everything crisp and clear. It has a very good balance with the mids, the highs, and the lows. Now, depending on the mix of the song, you would either enjoy it or not. So obviously, good mix, good sound. That one is not the speaker's fault, it's the mix engineer's fault. Still talking about the sound, I like what they've done with the JBL Charge 4. Even if you increase the volume to the highest, I'm saying 100% now, and you're even close to it, it doesn't give a distorted sound. Unlike other speakers, at least, for example, the sound core we reviewed the last time, when you increase it to the highest, what happens is it gives a distorted sound. So you have to have a sweet spot of 80%. But this one, even if it gets to the 100% of it, it still gives you beautiful sound and you can hear details. I would recommend this for anybody out there just looking for a speaker to chill by the pool, to chill with friends, to watch a movie, stay indoor. If you have this one, I don't think you will need a home theater because this is already powerful enough to power your house. So have fun with the Charger 4. It is a very beautiful speaker to play around with. Back to talking about the outlook. Around the back of the JBL speaker, it comes with a rubber flap protection that covers the Type-C USB charging port, the 3.5mm audio jack, and also the Type-A USB port. The Type-C allows you to charge, the audio jack allows you to connect to maybe more speakers and stuff like that. Then the Type-A USB port allows you to be able to charge your phone. So the JBL Charge 4 does not just serve as a speaker, it also doubles as a power bank. Still talking about the outlook, it has a stand underneath built in to help it stand without rolling over and things like that. And even with the stand, it has some LED bars to indicate the battery level and the charging signal. The JBL speaker has a 20-hour playtime, which is really amazing. This is close to having music for the entire day, and I don't think anybody listens to music that long, but if you do, it can serve you the entire day. 20 full hours of good music. This is why it's fully charged though. So that's pretty much it for the JBL Charge 4. It is a really amazing speaker if you are not trying to host 50 people or more. Well, for say a crowd of 10, this works just fine. Crowd of 15, I think this should work just fine. If you guys just want to see a movie or listen to cool music and chill, I feel like this will work just fine, especially if you're going around the pool. It's also waterproof, like I made mention earlier, IPX7, so you don't have to worry about dipping this in water or getting it immersed in water. This would serve the purpose of whatever you want to use it for. If you enjoy good music and if you like good music just like me, I feel like the Charge 4 is a good place for you. And if you don't have so much money, it's on a budget. If you'd like to get the JBL Charge 4, you can get it on our platform at www.sourcemygadgets.com/shop, and you can also follow us on all our social media at sourcemygadgets. Please do well to subscribe to our channel, share this video to whoever you think this is important to. Thank you so much. Bye.